preparation for this season was a little bit different, I would say, from last year's team. The height that we had on last year's team, we didn't really have the height this year. So it was a little bit different. But I mean, the heart, the desire to come in and work hard every day, those guys came in every day, and I mean, they worked hard. They worked extremely hard.
I'm not sure how you quantify it, but it's history nonetheless. Back-to-back state champions, the Razorbacks from Cross Creek.
That I really love because, you know, some guys that came in knowing they was coming to a team that just won last year's state championship. And they was like, they bonded real easy. And they understood what they did to get there. They talked to each other and they made a happy feeling in practice. Like, yeah, let's all work hard.
First state championship was nice, but then, you know, it's not to say it's expected because you never expect it, but it just gave us a sense of pride and to know that we're one of the top basketball schools in the state.
Lawrence M. Kelly now wrapping up his 5th season, and of course, he's taken this program to heights, I mean, frankly, previously unimaginable. A runner-up finish, a state title, and now a 3rd consecutive title game appearance.
A lot of people thought we couldn't do it. They thought the first state title run was a fluke. They thought the state title win last year was a fluke. So we had to let them know that it wasn't a fluke. It was from the boys' hard work and the dedication from the coaching staff.
He'll find Adam. Back to Antoine, 3. Got it. Antoine Lorick.
Our toughest game was probably first time we played Thompson. Cause like we were beating everybody else in the region and we got to Thompson and like everything kind of fell apart towards the end of that game.
They've had some wars with Thompson. Of course, they lost to Thompson in that region championship. But they've been good. Of course, they have this championship pedigree. This is the 3rd straight year they've been here.
So after that, next practice, we had to regroup, get our mindset back on, and get back on track.
This season compared from last season, I kind of figured it was going to be harder because I know a few teams did go up a region and some of them did drop down a region. So I kind of figured it was going to be harder. We had a harder schedule this year too than what we had last year.
This team, just like any other team that then came through Cross Creek, the heart, the mentality, just come in every day and work. This team has done that, and they have rings and they have trophies to show for it.
7-0 run for Cross Creek has held Windsor Forest scoreless for nearly 2 minutes.
Our team is underrated. Everybody was saying like Cross Creek wouldn't go back to back and like we was gonna lose like first round and stuff like that. Just because we lost the region championship, they didn't think we was gonna make it all the way to state championship again.
From day one, you know, a lot of people think it's crazy to actually say, you know, we look to sit there and play for a state title at the end of the season. I mean, that's the mindset here at Cross Creek. Our mindset is to get kids in school, but our mindset is also for us to sit there and go out and dominate and win championships.
Cross Creek will grab some sort of history. I don't know that dynasty would be the right word, but look, they are in their 3rd consecutive state championship, and if you win the 2nd and 3rd of those championships, even with a vastly different team in the 3rd, I'll let you decide what sort of history it is. I don't mean you, Kyle Sandy. I'm Chris Mooneyham. Thanks for joining us. I mean the masses. I'll let you all decide what sort of history it is and how to quantify it, but it will be history nonetheless.
We just have some amazing kids that play on our team. Coaches do a great job with character building. We have multiple kids on our basketball team who are honor graduates. We're just so proud of the way they conduct themselves, not only in the building, but on the court and in the community.
You see what we do as coaches in trying to get these young men to, you know, do what we want them to do on the floor, but also do what they need to do in the classroom. But it starts with the parents. And I mean, these guys, they got amazing parents that do amazing jobs with raising them, making sure that they do what they need to do on a day-to-day basis, which make our job as coaches a lot easier.
My team is like a family just because we all motivate each other. We always there for each other. And at the end of the day, we still gonna get on each other if they doing wrong, if they doing right.
My team is family. We always treat each other as brothers. We work together inside and outside of the gym. If a teammate needs help, we always looking to help them regardless of the situation. I want this team to know that you could do anything. Just listen to what Coach Kelly say, and you will get there the way you want to be. Just trust the process.
They can be the same team they were before. All the years we were here, every year we were here, they can be the same team. They just got to work for it.
The biggest thing for those guys off the court is continuing to build a relationship and be a family off the court. So when it comes to being on the court, playing as a team, you're not looking at a guy to your left or your right, or he's just my teammate. No, that's my actual brother. That's my family. And we know we'll do anything for our family.
Meanwhile, for Cross Creek, as I mentioned, the loss to Woodward 2 years ago. Last year, they shocked many with an all-time win over Sandy Creek. Now, for the second consecutive year, it's a different group of Razorbacks. So I don't know that dynasty is the right word. Maybe it is. I'll let you choose. But what I do know is any time you play in 3 consecutive state championship games and you win the second and the third, that is some kind of notable, marketable history.
Oh, the bus ride home, it was a whole bunch of excitement. Everybody was happy, you know, everybody laughing.
What I'm looking for next year is to get back as in the same position that we were this year, to get better as a team, get better as a player, and better as a whole overall. You know, I appreciate all the hard work and effort that you guys put in. Always remember in life that anything is possible if you're willing to put the work in.